one other issue regarding kids, and Roxanne is really pissed off about this. And you have a problem with your kid's teacher?
No. I have a parent-teacher conference today. Why would you say something like that? It's not my kid's teacher.
Well,
it's school in general.
You're going to do this
No,
again?
no,
Vet it
no.
out. Vet it out.
Way to frame this.
Roxanne said that the kid's teacher's a total bitch.
Are you
And-
out of your mind?
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Are you nuts?
I'm joking. I'm kidding.
I requested this teacher. This was a teacher by special request.
All right.
She's the best.
Okay, but I'm kidding around about the B word.
Yes.
But you literally have a parent-teacher conference today?
It's a very busy day today. Yes.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
This afternoon.
Roxanne was complaining earlier about the amount of homework that her daughter has in kindergarten. And you said it's ridiculous.
It just seems like every night.
But wouldn't that be the teacher? It's not like just appearing via osmosis.
It's the curriculum.
It's the curriculum. My son's in kindergarten as well, and he's getting these books to read every night. I'm like, geez.
It's
they get a lot.
It's just a lot. And I don't know if my memory is so bad and I forgot, but honest to God, when I think back to kindergarten, all I learned was like green triangles, red squares, blue
green
circles,
clovers,
and
blue moons.
yes. and
Yes.
play on the playground and take a nap. And that's all I did in kindergarten. These kids have math homework. They have like 3-dimensional.
Let me tell you what Roxanne said.
Geometry.
Roxanne said, I want to strangle my kid's kindergarten teacher because of the amount of homework that she brings home every night.
Now you're having a lot of fun because you know I have a parent-teacher conference and you're hoping that somehow that trickles back. I'm sure it will. But thank you very much. I did not see that.
Roxanne said
I love my kid's teacher.
Roxanne said she wants to slash the tires of her kid's kindergarten teacher.
Is that what that piano wire you have?
Now, seriously, though.
It's the curriculum.
All kidding aside. So you're telling me it's not the teacher, that the teacher has to follow the curriculum?
Yeah.
But your kid is coming home. We're talking about a 5-year-old in kindergarten, and your kid has how much homework a night?
I mean, good.
Half an hour, 30, 40 minutes, 50 minutes? How long?
Minimum 20 minutes, but then we also do nighttime reading, which I would do regardless.
But
even if that wasn't assigned, I would do it. But it is also assigned. So the 20 minutes of homework plus the reading.
Let me ask a question. Does Doug get all stressed out with homework? And because I could see him just being like,
you know,
do you understand how to do this? Do it.
It's pretty crazy because sometimes we'll like read the instructions and go, do you understand what they're trying to say here? I don't understand this. Yeah. I mean, it makes you feel dumb as a parent.
Let's hit phones here quickly. I'd like to hear from parents that just have homework nightmares. And I'm pretty sure that I read something about homework recently. I'm going to try to remember here, and I think it's significant. But I would love to go to phones here. Are you a parent like Roxanne? Roxanne's got a kindergartner. And are you a parent of an older child or whatever grade they're in? Is homework out of hand? Do you think homework is good? Do you think it's just about right? Or do you think the amount of homework that your kid is getting, and I'd love to hear from people around town, different school districts, different counties, different cities. If you're a parent, what are your thoughts on homework? Because Roxanne is complaining. Roxanne complained to me off the air about, oh my God, the homework load for a 5-year-old, it's ridiculous. All right, 800-990-1047. That's the number to get in here. 800-990-1047. Would love to talk to you right now if you're a parent and you would like to address the homework issue. Is it out of control or is it okay? 800-990-1047. Let's go to the parent lines. We'll have a little parent MJ conference here on the MJ Morning Show.
There you go.
you like that?
Yeah, and look, I'm all for kids being smart and learning as soon as they possibly can. But, some of the homework that she has to do requires a computer. And so there are 2 nights that she has to do 20 minutes apiece on the computer.
Yeah.
And I don't want her doing more screen time because I just kind of want her to come home from school, play, and run around and read. I mean, you hear them at dinner time and then, read before bed.
Take a look at the phones. Take a look at the phones. What do you see?
Oh, my God, every line.
Yeah, I know. All right, let me go to phones here. And then I thought I read something about homework, Hey, Laurel, you're up first. Hold on. Laurel, I'll be with you in a second. And then Andrew's screening. We got Betty's already screened, and then all the other lines are ringing. Andrew's screening. If you're ringing in now, just wait. Andrew will get to you in a second. I thought that I read something in the last, I think, year that there's like some research that shows that it's not beneficial for the kids to have homework, that when they get home, it ought to be downtime, and that too much homework actually interferes with the learning at school. I swear I thought I read something like that.
It becomes a grumpy experience at home. You want to have a good evening, afternoon with your children, and they're in a bad mood because you have to sit there and struggle through homework with them because they're tired.
We got to find that. I'm telling you, I thought I read a story about the argument against having homework. Hey, Laurel's in Tampa. Hey, Laurel, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Morning, MJ.
Morning.
I have a kindergartner the same age as Roxanne's oldest, and it is a problem. She's in Hillsborough County, and Monday through Thursday, I have at least 20 to 30 minutes of homework that I have to do with her, and it's just ridiculous.
So what is the type of homework? Is it math? Is it reading? I mean, in kindergarten, I was filling in numbers in a caterpillar, I remember, in kindergarten,
Yeah.
you know?
I was playing little baby games.
Yep. It's two-dimensional, like Roxanne was saying, to make three-dimensional figures with toothpicks and marshmallows. Go around the house and pick out three-dimensional objects and tally how many you found.
Yeah, we have the same curriculum.
We have math problems.
Oh, so it's the same stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
All right, Laurel, thank you, and thanks for listening to the MJ Morning Show.
Thanks, Figure.
All right,
Thank
let's
you.
go to Betty in Tampa. Betty, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
MJ!
Betty!
It's Betty Smith, the popcorn girl lady.
Oh, hey. Hi, Betty.
Hi. I got those twins, Warren and Antoine. They're my grandsons. And I tell you, they have homework that is like, I don't even understand it.
How old are they?
They are 8.
So 8 years old is what, like second grade? Third grade? What is it? Third grade?
Yes. Third grade.
And how much homework in third grade, how much homework are they getting a night?
Well, they go to 2 different schools. So one of them gets just 1 packet, and the other one gets like 3-4 packets. And
so how long can homework be a night? How much time might it take?
with Warren and Antoine, it takes about an hour, 2 hours sometimes.
Jeez, yeah, that's too much. Betty, thanks for calling in. Cassandra in Largo. Hey, Cassandra, MJ Morning Show, homework lines. Hello.
Good morning, first-time caller.
Thank you.
Homework is ridiculous. My kids range from 15 to 25, so I was on first-name basis with some of the teachers. It's ridiculous, the amount of homework. My 15-year-old is the last one in school, 10th grade. It takes sometimes 2 to 3 hours for him to do his homework.
Yeah. Hey, Fester, thank you, Cassandra. I appreciate you calling. And Cassandra, do you find that like it's like diminishing returns, that it's so much that it like affects like the that it affects the learning in school?
Yes, it's so overwhelming. He's like losing interest in even wanting to be there at this point. It's just so overwhelming.
Thank you, Cassandra. All right, April. Are we going to get any calls where parents say, oh, the homework amount is a lot, but it's great?
Oh, we love it.
It's fantastic. April is in Palm Harbor. Hey, April.
Hey, everybody. Good morning.
Morning.
So I have, my youngest is 10. He is in 5th grade. And I have to say that the amount of homework that he gets is very overwhelming. Sometimes he is up till after 10 o'clock at night trying to finish his homework.
Wow. That's insane.
So he gets math, and he has 3 different kinds of reading. He has to do a current event, and they have to do an essay every week, and they have to do it within 2 hours. Like they're practicing for a test that they will get 2 hours to complete an essay. So there's a new essay every week, and sometimes he has to work on it on the weekend.
You know, you go to school all day and then you're saddled with hours and hours at home. I'm telling you, I read a story in the last year that said that it is actually like the point of diminishing returns, and it works against and it becomes a negative if the kids have too much homework. I know there are advocates that say no homework, that everything should be done, that the learning and the retention is better when everything is done at school, and that they have recoil time. They've got bounce back. They've got downtime.
Maybe some reading before bed is always good, but yeah, that would be a nice way to do it.
You know, reading, like if you read the classics or the Outsiders or Grapes of Wrath, or you read those when you're in 8th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade, whatever. I mean, I could see reading that at home, but why were you laughing?
I was just laughing because of the books that you were mentioning. It just made me laugh.
Did you read the same books as me?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, he has no time for extracurricular activities. So we have soccer, so we're trying to stay physical as well. And on the days that he has soccer, he cannot do homework. So then the other days he has to double up on the homework.
Oh, geez.
Right.
Yeah, so it's making him extremely concerned about how well he's doing in school. So now he's obsessed with, I have to get my homework done. I have to get a good grade.
Yeah, guess what? They're turning these kids into basket cases with all this homework.
Yeah.
Yeah.
April, thanks for the call. It just seems the homework volume is much greater now than when I was in school. April, thanks for listening. Have a great day. Let's hit Rodney in Newport Richey. Hey, Rodney, MJ Morning Show, you're up.
Good morning. I think it's absolutely positively a good thing that they give homework. I mean, sit down and think about it. If your daughter was home doing homework,
Hey, Rodney, do you have kids, Rodney?
I most definitely do.
What ages, Rodney, are your kids?
I have a 17-year-old and a daughter that's going to be 16, and I'm a firm believer in homework, without a doubt.
And how much are they getting? How much homework a night are they bringing home?
My son actually brings home about an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of homework a night. My daughter's severely autistic, so whatever they give her as far as learning on a smart board and a smart TV is, they recommend about an hour a night of her practicing that. But, I mean, you sit down and think about it. You got kids in college. Sit down and think about it. If they didn't get the homework, they're not going to educate themselves, There's no, you don't get education watching TV. You don't get education playing video games.
But I'm saying that I've read stories that there's an argument to be made that too much homework actually is a negative. Rodney, good call. Thank you, buddy.
Thanks, Rodney.
Listen, your mileage may vary. Sean is in Pinellas. Hello, Sean. Go.
Hey, I'm a 60-year-old woman. I had 2 kids, and my daughter would come home every night with a bunch of math homework. I remember it. It was horrible. I remember helping her with her homework, but it wasn't the same way they did it, Mom. It's not the same way. So I was like, I don't know how to do your homework. Then I got the same answer, but it's not the same way they do.
Show your work. You got to show the work that they want to see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that became a cluster. And let me tell you, I have gray hair to prove it. And we worked and worked and worked on it. But, keep the homework in school. Minimize the homework for families, because that's what you got. Parents working out there 24/7, both of them, and then they come home to homework. Did you get your homework done? Did you get your homework done?
I know, just nag. Listen, I got you. Sean, thank you so much. All right, let me grab. That's it. I mean, phones have exploded. Roxanne, we've hit a nerve here on the whole homework issue.
Yeah.
At school. If you're just tuning in, Roxanne said that the amount of homework that her kindergartner gets at 5 is ridiculous, and that's why we went to phones on this.
And she's just tired at the end of the day. I'm trying to deal with her.
Eric, did she want a drink? Did she want like a...
She may want a drink.
Mom, can I have some of that wine?
Let me have some whiskey. Hey, Erica's in Oldsmar. Hey, Erica.
Hey, MJ.
Hey.
I think I read the same article you did. I just Googled it. Stanford says that.
Yeah, that's right. Stanford. What'd they say?
They said that more than 2 hours of homework might be counterproductive, but I think it's less than 2 hours.
I think it's the same thing. But you know what? I think I saw that, but I also saw an item where advocates were suggesting like no homework.
Yeah. because learning in school is apparently better, and then they need the downtime at home to recuperate.
Right. And then, do you have kids, and how old are they?
I do have kids. My son is 3. He's in preschool, but he even gets homework.
Wow, what the?
What can he do?
Color this dog and stay in the lines and stack 6 blocks on top of each other? What kind of homework is your 3-year-old bringing home?
They want him to color sort things, and then they, of course, have reading every night, which I do anyway. But they send home activities for him to do, activity workbooks and stuff like that, and I think it's getting to be too much.
All righty, thank you. Appreciate the call. All right, 2 more, and then I've got to move on here. 2 more phone calls. Let me grab Anna in St. Pete. Anna, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hi.
Hi, good morning. I am glad you got my call. My kids actually go to a school that has no homework.
Okay. Tell us about that.
Yes, and that is actually when people talk to my kids, that's the first thing they say. They're like, what do you love about your school? And they're like, no homework. It is a school in St. Pete called Indie Ed, so like independent education. Right now it's K through 8, and the kids actually work in ability level cohorts. So they're mixed age, mixed grade.
Ability level cohorts. It sounds like it's like a team of mobsters knocking off banks. What the hell?
They're learning to read, you know?
Right, okay.
Wow.
And it's really amazing to see it work. And actually, in their grading, the kids are given the opportunity to self-grade. They're very aware of their ability level in math, reading, social studies. It's really, truly an amazing place.
Anna, thanks for the call. Oh, Andrew wants to know, my producer Andrew, are you a hippie?
No, actually. I might be, like, partially. But
Anna, how old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay, and then
And
Roxanne
I have 2 boys.
just held up a note for me. How much weed does she smoke?
You know what? I don't. I probably should, though.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Anna. We're joking around,
totally
Anna.
Joking.
Anna,
Totally
That's
joking.
all right. I appreciate it.
All right, one last call. Gene in St.
That was
Pete.
a joke.
Hey, Gene, you're on the MJ Morning Show. Hello.
Hi, Gene.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say I used to work in a school in Pinellas County, and there was a classroom that they were called the STARS program. The kids were so burnt out from doing homework that these kids wanted to quit school, and here they were only in 5th grade in grammar school and that they're just pressuring the kids to do all this homework that they said, I don't want to do it anymore, and they would just quit. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Yep. All right. Thank you. We'll leave it at that. Gene in St. Pete. So are you going to mention to your kindergarten teacher today at your parent-teacher conference that the homework is out of control and she needs to do something about it, or else you're going to do something about it?
Oh.
I'm absolutely not going to say that. In fact, I'm going to be like, hi, Mrs. So-and-so.
I want you to get in her face.
Not sure if you know. I'm not sure if you know anyone that listens to the show, but no, I'm not going to say that.
What's the teacher's name?
Don't say
None
that.
of your business.
Nunya.
That's her name.
That's Nunya. Miss Nunya.
Mrs. Nunya.